against 2 defeats, fighting out of Las Vegas, trained under the guidance of Ismael Salas. He is one of the most powerful and exciting, dynamic power punchers in the sport, and what I will say is that he's a unique individual. He beats to his own drum, certainly a unique personality. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the former WBA super lightweight champion of the world. Here is Rolando Romero.
Hello guys, I'm just happy to be back here on this big stage again. I want to thank Al Haim and Louis DeCoupe Jr. from Premier Boxing. Thank you guys.
All right, greatly appreciated, Rolando Romero. And once we are done with opening comments, we will talk with all the fighters. Now, this matchup is for the interim WBA Super Middleweight Championship of the world. And let's just say that, in my belief, these guys will not be exchanging holiday Christmas cards down the line. As we bring up to the stage, his record 28 wins, opposite no defeats, 21 wins coming by way of knockout. Training in Las Vegas and representing Glendale, Arizona. Last year scored knockout victories over Vicente Martin Rodriguez and Rodolfo Isquilla Martinez in back-to-back matchups, most recently having bested Chris Pearson by unanimous decision in January of this year. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the undefeated Trevor McCumby.
We ready? What's up, everybody? I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Thought that none of this would be possible. I want to thank PBC, Louis DeCoupe, Tom Brown, also Gary Jonas and Anthony McDonald. You know, we're ready to fight, and I'm ready. That's really about it. I want to thank all the media for coming out. Without you guys, none of this, you know, making this event so big, it's great. And all the fighters on the card as well, including my opponent. And we're ready. I'm ready to fight. Thank you guys.
Yeah, go!
All right, Trevor McCumby. Now his adversary that'll be standing across the ring from him on Saturday night. Also, I know that, you know, we have a lot of business here in the media center, but if we can keep it down so that we can hear all the fighters a bit more clear and succinctly. We bring up to the dais a man who has a record of 22 wins, 13 of those coming by way of knockout against 2 defeats. He is one of the most elite super middleweights here in this era. And the one thing about this man is that he always has wanted to test himself against the world's best. If there is a word to describe this man, it is throwback fighter, because that's what he is. He's a student of the game, he's a proud family man, and boy, has he provided us some spectacular fight nights, including the 2022 Knockout of the Year over Anthony Durrell. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, fighting out of Las Vegas, representing Nashville, Tennessee, the former IBF Super Middleweight Champion of the world. Welcome back, here is Caleb Plant.
What's going on, everybody? Appreciate y'all for showing up today. I want to thank Al Heyman, Louis DeCoupe, BBC, Prime Video. I want to thank TGB, Brittany. And yeah, it's taken a lot of hard work to get here and to get back to this place. So, you know, one thing I love to do and one thing I've done throughout my career is study the greats, because, you know, being successful is all about being intentional. And something that I read a long time ago, it says, success is on top of the hill and nobody walked uphill on accident. So one of the greats that I love to study is Andre Ward. And it's been a blessing for me because he's become a good friend of mine over the years, and anytime I've needed to reach out and look for direction or get an opinion, you know, he's always done his best to point me in the right direction. And one thing that I've heard Dre say time and time again is not all opinions are validated. And I think that that's a good, you know, theme for this press conference, because, you know, the other day at the Grand Arrivals, somebody on his team, it may have been your brother, you know, was shouting at me, calling me a bum.
And that's easy for him to say because he's on the sidewalk. Because I guarantee if you jumped out here in traffic, you get hit like a Mack truck. Like I said, come up here and say that in my face. See how that works out. Now come up here and say it in my face. So like I said, not all opinions are validated. Because Trevor himself knows that I'm not a bum. That's why you want to fight me. Because you want to be on the big leagues, you want to be on the big stage. And you can't do that by fighting a bum. You do that by fighting a real fighter. And that's what you're looking at, a real fighter. Not a bum, so it don't matter what he says. You know I'm not a bum. Everybody you've been fighting is bums, but you're not fighting a bum now. So like I said, not all opinions are validated. So I guess basically the moral of the story is if you have a brother who's walking around calling professional athletes bums, then you don't have a little brother, you got a little sister, ain't that right?